This is the reference for this video. Today we are going to be talking about phylogenetic trees. So here we have some crystals found in my house, and we are going to do some crystal phylogeny. So for this phylogenetic tree, we can see that it is a rooted phylogenetic tree because all of these OTUs can go back through their common ancestors back to one common root. So think of it as a tree. These are all the tree roots that lead to the same tree. So a root is going to be the line that is connecting all of the taxa. So these are all the roots. And then where it branches off, that's going to be the most recent common ancestor. So here we can see that this is the most recent common ancestor for all of these OTUs. But say here, that's the most recent common ancestor of just these two crystals. So this also, the most recent common ancestor, can also be called an internal node. So a node is where a root is going to split off and form more OTUs. So here's an internal node. So that leads us to cladogenesis. So this is whenever one ancestor splits off to form more. And on the contrary, we have anagenesis, which is where one ancestor evolves not through splitting off, but through time to reach our next organism. So we can see that for this tree, we start off with a common ancestor that splits off into these unpolished, untumbled crystals versus all of these tumbled, smooth crystals. So here is our first split, where we're going to get just a plain, kind of just normal rock-looking crystal. And from there, we get another split into our more characteristic, unique crystals. So our first split, we're going to go to this spotted one, which is very different from all of the rest. So that is going to be an outgroup. It just goes, well, this is an outgroup, but this can be an outgroup for these because it is so different from the rest and it doesn't really fit in. And then here we're going to split off into our crystals that look kind of similar. So here we have the two solid colored crystals that have a common ancestor. And here we have these two jasper crystals, which both have spots all over them and different patterns and colors. And they also have a common ancestor. So that is our crystal phylogeny. Also, fun fact, this is my very last assignment of my undergrad. So as soon as this video is submitted, I will be done with my Bachelor of Science in Human Biology. Woohoo!